Good evening, folks. Joe Baker again with your nightly pivot report. We caught it to the downside and to the upside again. We've had such wide ranges. We're getting it on the break down and on the break up. So we're getting two breakout ranges a day. So I don't know how long this volatility is going to really last. However, it's nice that it is. But as all good things, they will probably come to an end, and we'll probably start consolidating a little bit here, and the ranges shall get shallower. So we'll probably, reduce ourselves down to probably one break. That's a guesstimate on my part. I'm just assuming that 1240 will hold for a little bit, and we'll get some reduced volatility unless we get some ridiculous news out, and it's back to the crazies again. So here we go, guys. My line in the sand is at 1272. I am bearish below and bullish above. Above 1272, we come up to the 1275.50, 1275.75 area. Then we head up to the 1280 and a quarter. And at 1280 and a quarter, this is our breakout. We will have another resistance line about 1285.75 to 1286 and a quarter. Then we will go up to 1289 and then to 1293 and a quarter for our ultimate target with an extension range of 1296. Now to the downside. Underneath 1272, we have 1268.50. We have a break at 1267. Underneath 1267, we've got 1262. Then we have 1255. Target of 1253.75. With an extended break of 1248.50. So we will recap these once again. Line in the sand, 1272. Looking for 1275.75, 1280 and a quarter, 1286, 1289, 1293, 1296. Underneath 1272, we have 1268.50, 1267, 1262, 1255, target 1253.75, and 1248, 1249 area. I don't know whether that was a capitulatory bottom there at the 1240. I know it has held, it did retest, it did go down, it did take it out. However, we did take it out on lighter volume in the overnight session. I don't give too much weight to that. I think we got down to the 3650 area, 37. I'd like to see that tested, during the day. If we're going to go back and retest that again, we very can. However, I do expect this little bounce to hold and maybe get trading back up into the 13.10 area ultimately. But that's just a prediction and a guess. There's no technical analysis behind that at this point. It's just a guess based on some trend lines I looked at on the dailies. But we will see what plays out. We try not to get that far in advance. We just take it day by day, as you know. We use the breakout ranges, which have been working phenomenal. Like I said, due to the high volatility, that's probably one of the reasons they have been working so darn well lately. And I hope it doesn't come to an end. I hope they continue to keep working. But we will see in the coming days and weeks. But I will be signing off here. And you guys have a great day. I will try to update you during the day over on Elite Trader under S&P pivot points, breakouts, and breakdowns. It's the thread I started over there. And I'll show you guys what I'm seeing. And again, be careful because you can't trust this market. I mentioned, the other night about what we know is our pivot areas, our lines in the sand, and where we ultimately think the market's going to go. And I had mentioned it's what we don't know that scares me. I think I kind of got carried on and got away from myself there. But what I was meaning when I said that was it's what we don't know is what's scary, meaning we don't know why there's so much selling in this market. We don't know if it's just retail selling due to that Barron's article I mentioned. We don't know if somebody knows something about, possibility of another bank failure. I know there's rumors flying around everywhere about Lehman getting sold to USB for 15 a share, and there's rumors everywhere. I mean, I'm not starting them. I'm just repeating what I've heard. But you just have to be, you have to wonder why there was so much selling on every rally. We came up that 24 points the other day, and we sold off 10 of it. So, really kind of only a 50% retracement. Had some overnight, obviously, damage done, but that was due to, the Asian markets and Europe catching up with us. And then today was, a pretty bullish close. So like I said, when you see rallies into a close, that's professionals buying. When you see selling into a close, that's professional selling. So you always want to watch the close to tell you what type of day we expect to have. So we rallied into the close today. I expect probably, hopefully, another up day for those of you that are long in some portfolios. But as you noticed, the carnage came in when they continued to sell into the close. The next morning was a sell-off. Every time they sold into the close, the next morning it just got ugly. So we're seeing, we've got 2 days in a row where we had some buying into the close. So we'll see if that holds. Like I said, I'm not going to make any predictions at this point because I do think ultimately we are going to go much, much lower. But they always say the bounces in bear markets can be brutal and they can be fierce. So we can really get a good leg out of this for a few weeks. It's very, very possible. So, like I said, short interest is again at a record high, and everybody right now is bearish. So, as we always want to be as the contrarian in the market and use that sentiment as our advantage. So, all right, guys, we will find out what the market does tomorrow when it opens, and I'll be seeing you again tomorrow night. Take care.